Clock in, clock in. Black gotta just walked in.
Yeah. He already dead, there ain't no need to check his vitals, bitch. He already dead, there ain't no need to check his vitals. Yeah, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Let go, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Yeah, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Let go, crunch time, yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. He dead.
Team Black gotta stand up, man. Yeah. Look, the person we want to hear from the most has yet to say anything. Now, the reason she probably hasn't said anything is because she's probably traumatized from this situation. Or if she's not traumatized from this situation, she's probably somewhat happy as hell about the situation. But I doubt it's that. But, you know, I still got to put that out there in the air because, you know, a lot of y'all putting videos together and saying certain things to make it seem like, you know, she wanted this to happen. You feel me? But we got to realize females do move in ways as to which they shouldn't be moving, you feel me? And it's up to us as men to, you know, kind of help them not move that way. Look, the video we just watched, you feel me, about PNB Rock in the situation, I just found out that he had took her Instagram away and stuff like that. Like, he was doing a bunch of controlling shit to her, you feel me? Females really don't like that, but they'll kind of play their role because you the breadwinner, you feel me? You got the bag and they really carrying your child and stuff like that. So we got to be aware of people who really like us for us and people who is round just for the benefits of us, you feel me? Even if they was to benefit off of us losing our life, like, they'll use you for benefits, period. So we can't take that out the picture that people is really like that, you feel me? Now, hopefully she not like that, but hell, she could be. You feel what I'm saying? I just found out that she ended up removing her story of the location after the situation too. Like, I find that very, like, what is the reason for that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Like, people ain't already caught on and got to it. But let's watch this video of PNB Rock. Baby Mama reveals what really happened. See if we can get a little bit closer to the situation.
Where a robber came in, shot and killed rapper PNB Rock in broad daylight. He was sitting right across from his girlfriend, who had just tagged their location online.
No, I never got robbed ever in my life. I ain't gonna say never because I don't like saying never. I'm not so suspicious.
Community members and activists are calling for action to stop these kinds of crimes from happening.
What up, Rizzle fam? It seems like there's no end to the tragic deaths that's plaguing the rap and hip-hop world right now. LA just witnessed another shooting, and another life was lost after a burglary went wrong. Famous rapper PNB Rock was out having lunch with his girl when all of a sudden a guy showed up and snatched his life. Now a lot of PNB fans are dragging his baby mama for posting their location online, which might have let the hitters know where PNB was. But PNB's baby mama has finally come out to clear out some of the things that went down that day. So what really happened? Alright, so on Monday, the 12th of September 2022, famous Philly rapper, songwriter, and singer, who we all know by the name of PNB Rock, passed away. Even though his career in the rap game wasn't that long, he acquired quite a reputation. PNB made 2 banger albums and released a number of singles that stuck deep within the music industry. Everyone in the game knows PNB Rock, Fleek, and Selfish. He collaborated with some of hip-hop's most famous, like Lil Baby, Meek Mill, and XXXTentacion. PNB Rock was gained popularity thanks to his unique sound that was partly built on his ability to seemingly switch between singing and rapping. But his life story ended tragically. According to the story that the police came up with as soon as they could, there was a robbery in South LA, after which the robber took out his burner and took PNB's life. Everyone suspects that the robber found out where Rock was because of his girlfriend and his second daughter's baby mama, Steph Saboyan, dropped their location on one of her Instagram stories. The caption clearly said they were there, and there was even a photo of their meal. Roughly 20 minutes later, Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles witnessed a robbery by a masked dude with a whip. At around 1:15 p.m., PNB Rock was met by a dude who most likely came for his chain or his cash. In the end, he took the most valuable thing that PNB Rock had, his life. After he unloaded his firearm, he ran away.
I think the nigga came for all of that. The nigga came for his life too, cause bro, ain't no way, bro. You just going in the store, just like you want to rob a nigga for their chain that much that you come on, bro. Like, it's cameras and all in that motherfucker. Like, it was more than about the chain. The chain was just probably a bonus. My nigga, he went in there to do what he did for sure.
From the spot, and he's still on the run. Only a little after the robber fled the scene, The ambulance pulled up to the spot and tried to save Rock's life. They took him to the hospital, but man, it was too late. PNB Rock passed at the young age of 30. According to police reports, the investigation is on the way, and they believe that they'll find the guy who did it soon. Meanwhile, the entire hip-hop community was devastated by the loss of PNB Rock. He's one hell of an artist, a loving father, and a true friend to all those who shared time with him. A lot of people mourned Rock's loss on social media as it came as a tragic surprise to everyone. The people who worked with him and made music with him made sure to let everyone know just how much they cared for him. Even though he was trying to establish himself as an independent artist in like the last 6 months of his life, before that, he was a signed artist. Atlantic Records, his label, described his death as a senseless loss on their official Instagram account. They wrote, "PNB Rock was more than an artist. To many, Rakeem Allen was a great friend. He was also a wonderful father to 2 beautiful little girls. This news is heavy on our hearts, and we're all hurting over this senseless loss. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family during this difficult time." Rock's fans can't believe what happened. They posted comments of grief and sorrow all over his Instagram posts. "Can't believe this. Broken heart. Rest in peace, brother. I love you so much, man." A number of hip-hop artists jumped on their social media to spread the news and express their feelings. One of the first ones to do was Kodak Black. He said he was with Rock on the phone just the day before he passed. But that's not all he wrote on his story. Listen to this. "Shake my head. PNB was my boy. I was just OTP with him last night. We be talking about him coming back out and popping his shit again, and this rap shit, that might as well kill herself." Well, that...
Okay, narrator sounded a little gangster when he said that. Well, hold up. He been taking my advice, boy, because you ain't sound like a weirdo this time. My boy was trying to speak on some stepper activity, y'all. Let me know if I'm tweaking.
Escalated quickly. Believe it or not, Kodak Black is the only one who absolutely smacked Rock's girlfriend Steph for sharing their location. A lot of folks think that this stuff would have never happened if she acted differently. Nicki Minaj has something similar to say about it too. She wasn't as vulgar as Kodak, but she thinks it was a big mistake. After Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts. To show waffles and some fried chicken, he was such a pleasure to work with. Condolences to his mom and family. This makes me feel so sick, Jesus. Nicki was right to notice a similarity between PNB and the tragic death of Pop Smoke. He was murked in a home invasion in 2020. Allegedly, his passing came about after his home location was dropped on social media. One day before he was targeted, he had posted photos on Instagram where he showed a couple of bands and a gift bag labeled with the address to his LA home. After that, a couple of guys invaded his house, took all his stuff, and took a shot at Pop. The rest was all history, but it all started with that location drop that seemed totally unimportant. It seems like sharing your location as a celebrity or someone even remotely famous is a big no-no in the game nowadays. You never know when someone desperate could come for you. That is precisely the reason why a lot of folks joined the blame train that's been coming Steph's way ever since Rock passed. This is what some of Rock's fans had to say about his baby mama and what she did. She was a problem long before that moment. Rest in peace. She probably did cause his death. That's suspicious as how that happened. It could have been something else, but regardless, they're gonna definitely blame her. Do not let these women unknowingly pressure you into your demise. However, one of the ladies who come from the hip-hop world has taken Steph's side and is ready to defend her. Cardi B thinks that Steph is not to blame and that she did nothing wrong. How can anyone know if the shooter checked her Instagram and found out about the location that way? She needs support at this moment, not blame. I highly doubt that dude was looking at PNB's baby mom Instagram. He was in a bad location.
Cardi, why would somebody who's looking for you not look at your girlfriend's or BM story after I see you be with her all the time? Why would I not be looking at her story to get your drop? Cardi obviously was not thinking when she wrote this post. She just was in the moment on some girl power shit. She was not thinking about the real life situations that go on these days. Niggas is gonna look at your mama, your auntie, your homeboys. We looking at everybody's shit close to you. That's how a nigga's gonna think. Put yourself in the person's shoes who's looking for PNB Rock. Oh, I'm just finna look at PNB Rock page knowing the chances is slim as hell he gonna drop his location. Come on now.
And people stay outside plotting. It's very irresponsible and inconsiderate to
understand. They stay outside plotting. They do not go inside that motherfucker. They stay outside plotting. I'm glad you said that.
Blame her for something so tragic. We should be sending nothing but love to her and his family at this time. And Cardi has a point. people shouldn't just be jumping right to conclusions about who to blame in this whole scenario. Just think about the pain that she's got to be in right now. She lost one of the closest people, and she's gonna be alone with 2 kids and no father by her side. After all the comments came her way, she deleted her social media, took a step back from everything. But Rock's baby mama dropping their location isn't the only odd thing that happened. A little more than a week before PNB was shot, he spoke already about being targeted in LA. Before, it's like he knew trouble was heading his way. In an interview with DJ Act, he said that he's been lined in LA before and that he was almost robbed. He also said that the city was ruthless criminals who aren't like the ones where he's from. He's used to sneaky criminals and people who hide the fact that they rob and steal. However, LA is a totally different beast. People there seem to have no chill at all. They'll come after you in broad daylight, won't even blink. But then at one point in the interview, PNB Rock said something that seemed a bit scary. Now, when we look back at it, at one point he said,
I never got robbed ever in my life. I ain't gonna say never because I don't like saying never. I'm not suspicious.
It's kind of scary how he talked about never being robbed, only to get robbed literally a couple days later. The fact that he mentioned superstition makes it even worse. Ever since his eldest brother lost his life, PNB Rock has been keeping a low profile. But it seems that it wasn't low enough. One dude found him, and that was it. RIP to PNB Rock, and condolences to his fam. But what's y'all's take on this whole situation with PNB Rock's passing and his baby mama's involvement? You think she really was to blame, or you think this blame train's got stopped? What's really going on behind the hit on Rock?
Man, on the real, it's a little bit too much going on around this situation, bro. You feel me? His baby mama was definitely wrong as hell for posting that. You feel me? No way around that. And he wrong for letting her post it. You feel me? You gotta be on point. You can't just be out here around with your head off. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments below. I'm about done with that. Clock out, black out. Just walk out.
I'm out here trying to get paid, but dog, I ain't got no keys. Ain't trying to be